Before we jump in, let me ask you something. How much money are you spending every month on AI image and video tools? Because after watching this video, that number might drop all the way to zero. Today I'm going to show you 9 completely free AI generators that can create surprisingly high-quality images and videos. And I'm not talking about low-quality free tools. Some of these actually compete with paid platforms and even use the same powerful models that normally cost money. I know what you might be thinking. Free tools always come with limitations or hidden catches. And yes, sometimes that's true. But after testing all of these tools myself, I found several that genuinely surprised me. And I think they'll surprise you too. So make sure you watch until the end, because the last few tools on this list are ones most creators don't even know about yet, and they might quickly become some of your favorites. Let's get started. Starting with number 1 on the list, Grok AI has exploded in popularity recently, and one of the biggest reasons for that is how it handles image generation. The censorship filters are significantly more relaxed compared to most other platforms, which means you can generate a much wider range of creative content without constantly hitting walls or getting prompts rejected. Head to grok.com and find the Imagen section. You will see a feed of content that other users have created, and you can toggle between image and video generation modes. The image outputs are genuinely excellent. Multiple images are generated simultaneously, and the variety in the outputs gives you good options to choose from. For video generation, as a free user, you are working with a 480p resolution maximum, and clips are capped at 6 seconds. But here is the clever workaround that makes this much more powerful. After your initial 6-second clip is generated, you can extend it by adding a new prompt describing what happens next in your scene. So your 12-second video becomes the original clip, followed by the new continuation you specified. You can keep doing this, extending scene by scene, building out longer sequences without paying for anything. The free tier also allows you to upscale your videos after generation, so even though you are starting at 480p, you can improve that quality significantly before downloading. The sound effects that get added automatically to the videos are a nice bonus that saves you extra editing steps later. Moving on to number 2, and this one you have almost certainly heard of, Google's Nano Banana. Now, before you click away thinking you already know this one, hear me out. Most people know about Nano Banana Pro because it gets all the attention. It is the premium version. It produces stunning results and requires a paid subscription. But here is something that a lot of people overlook. The original Imagen model, which Google has quietly kept completely free, still produces really solid results that work great for most content creation use cases. Here is how you actually get to it. Open up Google AI Studio and navigate to the Playground section. Inside there, you will find an image generation option. Click on that and then look at your model choices. You will see the newer paid versions listed right at the top, both requiring payment. But scroll down just a little bit and you will find the original model sitting there, completely free with no usage limitations inside the app, which is a completely different thing. Inside AI Studio itself, generating images costs you nothing at all. You can choose your aspect ratio depending on your content format, 9:16 for vertical short-form content, 16:9 for standard horizontal videos. Type in your prompt and hit run. I tested this with a pretty fun prompt. A dog dressed as a superhero flying over a city in a Pixar animation style, and the output quality genuinely impressed me. Clean rendering, solid composition, and good enough quality that you would not need to do much post-processing. Now, character consistency is where this free version shows its limitations. When I uploaded a reference image of a custom character and asked it to recreate that character in a new scene, it did a decent job maintaining the general color scheme and clothing details, but the face was not exactly matched. If you need pixel-perfect character consistency across multiple scenes for something like a story series, this particular tool might not be your best bet. However, for simpler characters, background scenes, or content where exact facial accuracy is not critical, it works really well, and the price point of completely free is pretty hard to argue with. Number 3 is Wan AI. And this one is fully free for both images and videos. You will notice when you log in that your credit balance shows 0, and that might make you think you cannot generate anything, but that is not actually the case. You can still create content with 0 credits. It just processes more slowly. Every day, you can claim a fresh batch of 10 credits that allow for faster generation, and those reset every 24 hours. So the strategy here is to claim your daily credits first, use them efficiently during your session, and then let any slower generations run in the background while you do other things. The image models available here are impressive. There is a 2.1 Plus model that gives you access to preset styles, including pixel art, cartoon, low poly, and a Ghibli-inspired style. Testing the pixel art option gave me genuinely cool results that would work perfectly for gaming content or retro aesthetic channels. Character consistency is not Wan AI's strongest feature, so if that is a priority for your workflow, you will want to pair this tool with others on this list. But for stylized content, backgrounds, or varied scene generation, it performs really well for a free platform. Video generation follows the same credit system, and outputs at 720p or longer than 5 seconds require a paid membership, but the free tier quality is solid enough for most purposes. Tool number 4 is Qwen AI, and if you have not come across this one yet, think of it as a conversational AI assistant similar to ChatGPT or Grok, but with image and video generation built directly into the chat interface. You just log in, tell it what you want to create, specify your aspect ratio, and it generates right there in the conversation. What is interesting about Qwen is how it handles different style requests. My initial test prompt, asking for a Pixar animation style, did not quite nail that specific aesthetic, but when I switched to requesting anime style, the output was significantly better with a clear, well-defined look that matched the prompt accurately. The real standout moment with this tool was character consistency testing. When I provided a reference image and asked it to place that character into a new scene, it actually did an impressive job maintaining the character's appearance. That puts it ahead of several other tools on this list for that specific use case. You can also generate videos directly from images you have created within the same interface by simply including a motion prompt alongside your image reference. The outputs are around 5 seconds long, but the quality holds up well. Number 5 takes a genuinely unique approach to the whole thing, and that tool is Wan AI. Instead of generating a single image from your prompt, it takes 2 different AI models and runs them against each other simultaneously. You see both outputs side by side and pick whichever one you think is better. After you choose, the tool reveals which models were actually used. This is brilliant because you are essentially getting access to multiple premium models at the same time without paying for any of them. When I ran tests through Wan AI, I got outputs from models like Flux, Imagen Ultra, and other top-tier generators that would individually cost real money to access. The editing capability is also worth highlighting. I tested changing specific colors in a generated image, swapping a blue costume to purple and a red cape to black, and one of the model outputs nailed it perfectly, updating every color element exactly as requested. If you go to the leaderboard section and filter by text to image, you can see the full roster of models the platform uses. It includes basically every major image generator you have heard of. The video generation leaderboard similarly includes models like Sora and Hailuo, which are premium platforms on their own. Wait times for video generation run around 3 to 5 minutes, which is completely reasonable when you consider what you are getting for free. One thing to keep in mind is that Wan adds a small watermark to videos, so you will need to edit that out in post if you do not want it visible. Portrait video aspect ratios are also not perfectly reliable yet, but for landscape content, this tool is exceptional. Number 6 surprises most people because they do not think of it as a creative tool. Meta AI from Facebook's parent company has quietly built something genuinely useful for content creators. Go to meta.ai, navigate to the Create section, and you will find both image and video generation. The important thing here is that, unlike most free tools, Meta AI does not appear to enforce strict usage limits. You can keep generating without hitting a daily cap, which is a significant advantage when you are in a heavy production workflow. The image outputs are high quality, and the action and intensity in the compositions are really impressive. But the feature that truly sets Meta AI apart from everything else on this list is the Restyle function. After generating any image, you can transform it into completely different visual styles, 3D rendering, anime, paper art, low poly, illustration, cartoon, cinematic photography, the list goes on. You are not just generating one image, you are generating an image that can become many different versions across multiple aesthetic styles. The animation feature built into the same tool adds motion to your static images, and the default animations include sound effects automatically. For video quality from a completely free tool with no apparent usage limits, the output is genuinely impressive and would work well for professional content. Number 7 is Bing Video Creator, and this one has a specific quirk you need to know going in. When you first create your account, you receive 10 fast generation credits. These processes your videos quickly and the quality is good. Once those initial credits are spent, the tool continues to work for free, but generation times slow down significantly. We are talking potentially several hours per video. So the practical approach here is to plan your content carefully during that initial fast credit window, generate your most important assets first, and then let any non-urgent generations run overnight on the slow queue. The quality of the outputs is solid, and it handles reference images well, maintaining good consistency when you provide a visual reference alongside your text prompt. If speed is not critical and you are comfortable planning, this tool remains a legitimate free option worth keeping in your toolkit. Number 8 is Qwen by Tencent, and this one might be the most underrated tool on the entire list. When you first open it, the interface might default to Chinese, but there is a language toggle that switches everything to English immediately. Create your free account, log in, and you will find image generation, video generation, and some interesting 3D model tools worth exploring separately on your own time. What makes Qwen stand out is the combination of output quality and the apparent lack of usage caps. In all my testing, I did not hit any generation limits. The image quality is fantastic, with excellent composition, strong adherence to the requested visual style, and clean rendering that holds up really well. I tested both animation styles and anime aesthetics, and both came back looking genuinely professional. For video generation, free users are capped at 720p, but the actual visual quality within that resolution is impressive. There is minimal morphing or distortion during animation, which is a common problem with free video generators. The character movement looks natural, and the overall output is clean. One workflow note: the direct text-to-video option appears to have been adjusted in recent updates, so the current recommended approach is to generate your image first, then import that image into the video model to animate it. It is one extra step, but the results justify it. If you are looking for a free tool that comes closest to matching the quality of premium platforms, Qwen deserves serious consideration. And finally, number 9 is Veer, and this is the one I discovered most recently. It handles text-to-image, image-to-video, and image-to-image transformations, so there is a lot of creative flexibility here. The quality model is what you want to use as a free user since the Pro and Max options require payment, but the quality tier produces outputs that honestly impressed me. For text-to-image, the results are detailed and accurate when you spend a little time refining your prompt. My first generation of the superhero dog prompt had the character looking like it was running through the air rather than actively flying, but the second attempt nailed it exactly. A clean superhero pose, clear flight, city background, and the whole composition worked. The image-to-video workflow includes a really clever feature. Instead of writing your own motion prompt, you can click an Auto-Analyze button, and the tool will examine your image and write an accurate description of it automatically. When I tested this, the analysis it produced was genuinely accurate, describing specific colors, character details, and scene elements precisely. You then just add motion direction to that analyzed description and generate. The outputs do not include audio like some other tools, so you will need to add that during editing, but the visual quality of the animation is solid and definitely usable for real content. Keep regenerating if your first attempt is not quite right, because results can vary, and a second or third generation often produces something much better. So there you have it. 9 completely free AI tools that can generate impressive images and videos without spending a single dollar. Each tool has its strengths. If you care about character consistency, tools like Qwen AI and Meta AI stand out. If you want access to multiple premium models, Arena AI is incredibly powerful, and if you're looking for free tools with very few usage limits, Qwen and Meta AI are excellent options. Don't rely on just one tool. Try several of them and see which ones fit your workflow and content style the best. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing because on this channel, I regularly break down the best AI tools, workflows, and strategies that help creators produce content faster without spending unnecessary money. And before you go, leave a comment below and let me know which of these tools you're most excited to try. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.